Are you ready for a math lesson? Quick, 1 plus 1. I'm just kidding. What we're going to do today is we are going to go through counting and math in English. However, this is more of an advanced topic. So I'm going to assume that most of you can count from 1 to 100, hopefully to 1,000. It's important, even if you already know some of these terms, let's go ahead and try to review them, because any practice in a new language is always helpful. How I'm going to do this? We're going to review the words, and then I'm going to explain how we use them in American English, and maybe a few differences between British English and American English. Okay? If you all like this topic, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, let's go over these terms. Listen carefully for my pronunciation. Equation, equation. Equals, equals. Addition, addition. Add, add. Subtraction, subtraction. Subtract, subtract. Plus, plus. Minus, minus. Multiplication, multiplication. Multiply, multiply. Division, division. Divide, divide. Decimal, decimal. Fraction, fraction. Cardinal, cardinal. Okay, now we'll go through each little section and I'll describe more how we use them with some good examples. This is where we will start. This is called the plus sign. Plus sign. This is called the equals sign. This is an equation in English. It is an addition equation or an addition problem. It's said both ways. About 50-50. Okay? And this is how we would say this. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Or something a little less common, but you do hear it. 1 added to 1 equals 2. This is the subtraction sign or the minus sign. And this is a subtraction equation or subtraction problem. This is how we say this problem. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 4 subtracted by 2 equals 2. Also, 4 take away 2. This is the multiplication sign. This is a multiplication equation or problem. We want to multiply these two numbers. Let me show you how we express this kind of equation. 4 times 4 equals 16. This is the most common way we say this. But 4 multiplied by 4 also works. And this is the division sign, and this is a division equation or division problem. We want to divide these two numbers. For this math problem, there is one very specific way to express it. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And that's all. This may be a little review for some of you, but I think some of it will be more advanced and helpful for everybody. So this is simple counting, but I think there's some nuance here that can be helpful. We would read this as 102, but we also say 102. That's pretty common. This, we would say 1,400, but we also say 1,400. That's very common. And with this style of counting, it can go as high as, say, 2,000. You can say 2,000, 3,300, 3,300. But as you get up higher to maybe 5,000, we basically stop using this system. And here is a more complex and more difficult number. It's much larger, and this is how we would say it. 1,245,099. Now, decimals and fractions are a little more complex, which is why I'm going to be using some notes, and I will put more detailed information in the description below, because there are many different nuances and different ways of expressing each of these. So let's first start with decimals. This we call the decimal point. And this is how we would read this number. 0.5 or 0.5. If you change this to a 1, 2, 3, it would be 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. I think you understand. Now, this would be 0.65 or 0.65. This, we would simply say 0.344 typically, or 0.344. These are the matching fractions. This is the fraction sign. We would read this as half, 1/2, but we must be careful. It's not 1 and 1/2, because this is 1 and 1/2. This is just 1/2 or a half. This would be, you can also say 1/2, but half is much more simple. This, you can say 65/100, as well as this would be 344/1000. Let's come back to this. You can also say 5/10, just as you can say this is 65 hundredths, and this is 344 thousandths. And you can hear as that matches these numbers right here. And finally, we're going to go over cardinal numbers. First, this is how we write first with letters, and this is how we would represent it or express it with a number. First, ST up here. Second, ND up here. Third, RD up here. After these three, we just take a TH. You'll notice. Fourth, TH. Fifth, TH. And here, 21st, ST, because of the 1. Here, 89th, TH, right here. I want to thank everybody for watching this video on math and counting for more advanced or intermediate learners. If you liked the whiteboard or didn't like the whiteboard, please write it down below in the comments. And I appreciate all of your support. And again, please like and subscribe. Thank you.